Here are the tests on my 1983 Mansfield Imperial. There is no water line in the tank or on the flush valve, and it seems to flush okay at this level, and this is about as high as it gets. So I'm just going to leave it like that and see how it does. It has a very nice flush, but the siphon just seems too weak. I hope that won't cause any issues when I do the dirt test or any other tests, but it just doesn't seem that good to me. It seems like it could cause issues. For the first test, let's see if it can take a washcloth. As far as I know, there's nothing in the trapway. It might have some mineral buildup, but I think I got all of that out, so I'm guessing that it will pass perfectly. It did perfectly as expected. Now let's see if it can take a grocery bag. I think it'll do just fine. I think it'll pass perfectly just like the washcloth. It did perfectly, just as expected. Now, let's see if it can take the washcloth and the grocery bag together. What's this? I think that was the top of a bolt from a toilet seat. So, I think just due to the trapway size and the slightly weaker flush, it probably won't do very well on this, but there's a chance. I think it'll get it past the opening. Or not. I'm not sure what's going on with my brightness right now. My phone's being weird. I'm just simply trying to adjust it, but it will not let me lock the focus, so I'm gonna just keep trying here, but I'm gonna wait for that to fill up and give it another flush. I don't think this will go anywhere even with a second flush, so I'm just gonna pull it out and flush it and then see if it can take them separately, but in one flush. Weird siphon. It didn't take them even separately. I think the grocery bag went down too quick. I'm gonna try that again, and I'm gonna see if it maybe will take them in a different way than it did that time. Like maybe a different part of the bag will go first. I think it took it from the center, which means that all these sides had to cram into one area, and that may have been what caused it to fail. Either that or it's just too much for the toilet. So let's see if it can pass second try. And I seriously don't know what's up with the brightness. Ah, so close. That didn't go so well. Now, let's see if it can take a dish towel. There is absolutely no way that this will go down. I guarantee it. I wonder if it can even fit. I'm gonna wait for the tank to fill up, and then I'm just gonna hold it and kind of guide it into the trapway when it flushes. I'm still guessing it won't do well, but it's worth a shot. Let's see if it can take it. It looks like the dish towel is just too large to fit through there. I don't think that will go through with any amount of water. I don't even know if it would go through if I plunged it through. Honestly, I don't want to try that because it might just get stuck. Now, let's see if it can take dirt. This toilet was really filthy, as you saw in the first video, but I believe I got everything out of the siphon, or not the siphon jet, I got everything out of the rim, and there was nothing clogging the siphon jet, so it should flush as intended, and I'm guessing that it's going to have pretty good bowl rinse, but sort of bad bowl clearance. Those two little floaters at the end took their time, but the bowl clearance looks very good. I don't see... Oh, there's one. There's a rock down there, but you can't expect a toilet to flush rocks. So, aside from that, the bowl rinse looks very good. There are just a couple real small missed spots, and the bowl clearance is actually a whole lot better than I thought it would be. This seems like a really good flushing toilet. If they could have just angled that one jet a little bit differently, it could have probably passed that, but that's no big deal. It's just one single rim jet. So overall, I'd say this toilet is alright. It's not bad at all. I don't know that I would install it in my bathroom, mainly because it's not white, and that's pretty racist of me, but I think that it would do well, and I think it probably did well for the people who had it before I did. So anyway, that about concludes this video. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps my channel a lot, and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.